Happy Monday, guys. Welcome to Motivational Mondays with Grace. Thank you guys for joining me as always. I promise you I'm not going to be before you long today. I don't have a whole lot to say, but I did want to kind of bust some things that were trying to happen today. And I was like, absolutely not. We're going to go ahead and just tackle those right now. We're going to keep it moving for this week, right? So as my birthday was approaching, if you guys remember, I did say my birthday was just this past Friday. Whoop, whoop. I was so excited. Had a great time, still celebrating my birthday, still loving on me, and that's what I'm supposed to do. But as my birthday was approaching, I was like, yeah, so I am choosing for this birth year to be happy. I am choosing joy. I am choosing to not allow my situations to dictate how I respond. I am choosing something different. And I said different because historically I have been somewhat of a pessimist. I have not necessarily seen the good in everything. A lot of situations have come up that have kind of hit my self-esteem a little bit. A lot of things have happened. And so I wasn't necessarily happy. More so kind of walking through life and allowing things to happen, and at that point deciding what I was going to be when it happened, so it was a whole lot of stuff. But for this birthday year, I was like, nope, I am going to be happy. Regardless, whatever it takes, I'm going to be happy. So, of course, things come up, they start testing you. So, it's Monday. So you don't expect too much to go on. It's just Monday. But so far this Monday, I've gotten some texts that were not the greatest from some people. Some messages, just some things that were kind of discouraging, kind of frustrating. I have a few different endeavors that I'm a part of. So, just messages from people about that. And it just it did not make me happy. Let's just put it that way. I was not happy. So I found myself, I actually had a great morning. I went and got a massage and nails and, and kind of took care of myself. But I found myself as I read those messages and as I heard from them and as some things kept happening today, I found myself kind of getting into this frustrated point where I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm just so annoyed, I'm so frustrated, I just don't want to deal with it anymore, all of that. And then I had to remind myself of what I said. I said for this year I would be happy. Not that nothing would ever bother me, not that I would never get frustrated, but that I wouldn't allow it to remain on me, that I wouldn't allow it to sit on me to the point to where I decided that I just wouldn't do it anymore. Like I wouldn't let it sit on me. And that's what I said, right? But those things started to sit on me. I'm sorry, I had a little distraction. I was like, wait a minute. Just now, a call was coming in. I'm sorry, guys. But I said that. I said I was going to choose happy, but I wasn't. So sometimes when those things come up, you have to remind yourself of what you said. You do. Like I have a shirt on everything today that says happy. You have to remember what you said. You have to actually live by what you said. You have to decide you're going to respond according to what you said. You have to choose in that moment when that frustrating text comes through, that call comes through, that person says the wrong thing, they treat you a certain way. You have to decide if you're going to choose to walk according to what you said, or if you're going to go back and be what you've been all this time. And if you choose to go back and be what you've been, you'll realize that you haven't grown, that you can't go any further than where you are. So anyways, I had a lot of stuff come up today that could have took me off so far. But I decided as this birth year was approaching that I would choose happy. 365 happy. And that's what I'm choosing. So I'm encouraging you to do the same thing. Make your choice today. Decide if you're going to respond or react. And, reacting is something come up, you just automatically flip over to, reacting based on that. Or you respond how you chose you were going to respond. You take a moment, you think it through, and you respond. Just decide. Choose happy is what I'm encouraging you to do. Choose to live above the noise and above the situations and above all the craziness. Choose happy. So that is my encouragement to you this week. Have an amazing, amazing week. Choose every day to be joyful and happy. And I can't wait to talk to you guys next week. All right.